Hi everyone, welcome to Craft. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this box with this little divider. Oops, that's a fridge ringlet in there. Anyway, so that's a little divider in there. Sorry, just had the biggest lunch I had in a week, and yeah, I'm stuffed. But I digress. So I'm going to show you in this video my workflow, how I made this little box. I downloaded the SVGS, whatever, the file from the internet for the box itself. And then I load it into Lightburn, which is the software I'm using. And I added some text, and I added my turtle to the bottom of it. And I'm quite happy with it. I made it during the live stream yesterday. So I decided I'm going to make a video on it and show you how it's done. Let's get to it. Hello! I am back. So I decided we're going to do this like the big boys do. And I'm going to show you what's going on. So basically, I downloaded the SVG file, and I'll show you right after the moment I downloaded it. I'm not going to show you the downloading process because, well, to be honest, I forgot which website was it, but it was like some free laser engraver files, something. Website, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. So this is the file I downloaded. I clicked on open and I opened the SVG file. This is the box, as you can see. Now this is the bottom of the box. Sides, this is the center divider. Front and back, left side, right side, simple as that. And this is the top. And as you can see, they put an actual picture on the top. A little magic can take you a long way. Roland Dahl, designed by freepig.com. Lovely. So we're gonna delete that because, yeah, I don't need that right now. So this is basically what we have. Now, I highlight everything. And this is the bed of my laser engraver. I actually measured it out and try to give it the exact size what my laser can do. I move it into the corner here, and as you can see, I have a bunch of extra space left. And I work with like 35 centimeter by 35 centimeter boards, so I'm gonna have a lot of offcut, but we're gonna do something about that soon. So what is this Lightburn software? Basically, this is a simple vector editor software, vector graphics editor, plus a laser controller software. That's it. Actually, that's how far I got in it in a week. I tried the free GRBL, laser GRBL software, but that was way too complicated for what No, actually, it wasn't complicated. Sorry. What I wanted to do in there, it was complicated to achieve because it haven't had the right tools for the problems I wanted to solve. That's what I wanted to say. Hold on. I need to take a sip of water because it's extremely hot here. And I get dehydrated. And when I'm dehydrated, I slur my words. And English is not an easy language then. Anyway, so let me check on the recording. I'm gonna stop now and restart it in a second. And we are back. So it actually works. I had to double check it. I just wanted to make sure that I have everything under control. So back to the software at hand. So I moved everything down into this corner, and I want to do two things. First, I need to write some text here, but I need it sideways, and I want to put a little turtle logo here. The turtle vagina. I already told you about it, but you know. And fill up the rest with my fridge magnet profiles. So I am going to click on this A. I think this is the letter. This is the text, right? Create text. Cool. And I'm gonna write, cheating, from Egina, don't need space, with love, swear to God, exclamation mark. And I go up here, and you can choose the font. Oh my God, this has a bunch of fonts. Jesus, it's a lot. Anyway, so I chose this one because it looks fancy. I can't even read. Edwardian script. Yeah, Edwardian script, italic C, whatever C means. Anyway, so I go back to, there are probably hotkeys for this. I'm going back to the normal mouse, and this will allow me to turn this. Now, if you start turning it, it won't clip to an angle. But if you press Control and then you turn it, it will turn 5 degrees at a time, so you can actually turn it sideways exactly, which is great. Let's just zoom in to actually give you a visual on what the hell is happening. And now I want to resize it. Now I want to make sure that it fits on the box and it's not too big. All right, so I ballpark the center. I kind of want it here, a little bit lower, something like that. Equal distance from both sides. I check here and I check here that roughly it has similar distance. Okay, now I want to put my turtle in this thing. So here's what I done. I open a new window of Lightburn. I don't want to close the previous one, and I open up another file I had, and I have the turtles here. Now what I do here is highlight the turtle and the circle. I have that. Do I have the circle and the turtle? Good. And I press Ctrl C, and I open the other window. Do you see if I open up this window? No, you don't. Okay, hold on. I can't show you. Anyway, so I opened up another Lightburn. Oh, hold on. Let me just give it a go. I just duplicate it. Add another window capture. I will show you what I'm doing, swear to God. So here is the turtle. I opened up another iteration of Lightburn. I highlighted the turtle I wanted. I press Ctrl C, and then I go back to here and I press Ctrl V. And I have the turtle. Now, I'm gonna close the previous one because we don't need that anymore. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Actually, I delete it. Sorry, I'm learning OBS as we do this video. Seriously, so bear with me, please. Anyway, so I put the turtle somewhere here to the edge. Okay, and I press Ctrl. No, I just want to highlight the turtle. I press Ctrl C. I press Ctrl V, and now I have the turtle, the picture. And here comes the fun part. I'm gonna make the turtle a little bit smaller. Press Ctrl and turn the turtle 90 degrees so that it fits perfectly onto the box. And then I put it down here. So it's gonna be a nice little logo, turtle something, Egina, island related. And then here's what I do. I turn on my laser and I make sure that I'm in the frame. I need to connect it. I'm connected. And I'm checking if I'm gonna be in the frame. Good, I am. Now when I run the frame here, you can't see it now, but my laser basically goes around the cutting edge of what I'm working on. So it's gonna show me how far it's gonna go when I'm cutting. And if I'm overdoing it a little, then it will start blurring and slurring and, you know, making a mess. So I always check. Okay, and basically this is what I do with the software. Now the next thing, I highlight my text and I make sure it's not cutting. So I go on fill. And then I highlight my circle here. Ungroup it. Okay, that's not it. That's not what I wanted. Thank you. That's the circle. And I want to give it a different color. And I want to cut through this. So I make sure that it's going to do a line here. It's going to handle the turtle as a picture. And it's going to fill up the text part as an engraving. And it's going to cut out the red things. So this is going to be cut. The circle, the green circle, gonna be cut. This is gonna be engraved, and the letter gonna be engraved and filled as well. And that's basically, next up, I'm just gonna fill up the rest of the space with turtles. And that is it for the software side. Now, I'm gonna hit start in a minute, and then I think I'm gonna point the camera to the laser so you can actually visually observe what is happening. But yeah, software wise, this is all I'm doing basically. It took me a couple of days to figure out what icon did what and what button did what. But to be honest with you, if you have a little experience on like Photoshop or any graphic design software or photo editor software, you're good. You're gonna be all right with this. If you are not, I think if you watch a few YouTube tutorials done by extremely smart makers who do this full time for ages now, then I think you'll be covered. So don't be afraid of learning a new software. You don't have to learn what every button does at the same time. You just need to Google how to solve a problem to get the result what you want. So don't be afraid. Nobody knows every aspect of every software. Not even the developers who make it, okay? So don't be scared. You don't have to know everything. Just start playing with it, and if you don't know how to do something, Google it to what button to press to achieve that result. And that's how you can learn software. I really wanted to be a software educator before I started Eginacraft, and this was the main thing I wanted to pass on to everybody. Anyway, let's get back to the project. I digress as always. I'm gonna end this bit, and then we're gonna go on the fun part, and I'm gonna show you how the goes. Anyway, see you in a minute. Okay, so I'm still waiting for my honeycomb base to arrive. I just ordered it like 4 days ago, so it's probably gonna take me a half a month to get here. But we're gonna do this box now. So here's what's gonna happen. I have this baking tray on the bottom, and here's how I set it up right now. This is definitely not how I will set up later in the future, but this is how I do it as of today. So basically I have a sheet of 4mm wood, and it's 35 centimeters by 35 centimeters. And what I do is simply just use packing tape and just tape it to the baking tray, like so, at the bottom and at the top, And this is only because I don't want it to slide everywhere. And also if it has some bend in it, I can flatten it a little bit more. Okay, then I'm positioning it to the base or the bottom of the piece. I'm gonna adjust my laser to the corner so that it actually covers the laser itself. The laser head is on the edge so it doesn't hit the table. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit messy to do it, but it is what it is. For now, this is what I have, you know, and when the proper base arrives, it's going to be much easier. But for now, make do with what you have, and God will help you. Well, anyway, so yeah, that's that. Fancy. Now I'm going to do a test to make sure that I don't go off the grid. Switch it off, switch it back on. Why are you not doing what I want you to do? Okay, this is weird. Hold on. I'm having multiple instances of light burn running. And apparently, if you have multiple instances, it doesn't know which one should control the laser. So I'm gonna make sure that the laser goes around the edge and it doesn't fall off anywhere. All right, that's good enough for me. I know I could squeeze more out of it, but I have these knots here and here, and I'm not sure if I want to have them in any of the pieces. But I digress. Let's get back to business. So now I check if everything is tight as a drum, because, oh no, this was loose. This was a loosey-goosey. Yeah, we want to check everything is tight. This is tight. This was loose as well. To make sure all the screws are tight, what you need to actually move around, make sure that you are on level. Yes, I'm on level. Perfect. Laser, the whatchamacallit guard is clean, and the air pump is turned on. Hold on. Air pump is on. Laser put back to the original 0. Lovely. I turned the fans on. The camera probably gonna be a little bit shaky, wobbly. I will try to fix it in post, but I need to run the fans and I still can't afford the professional tripod, so we have what we have. Should be all right. Anyway, everything is ready, everything is tested, everything is according to the thing. All right, let's go, let's hit it. Yeet. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cook, and I might reposition you in a position where the camera is actually stabilized and is better off. sorry, but my phone died during the recording, so I managed to pause the engraving and charge my phone enough so I can record it for you. Alright, let's set up for the assembly. Alright, I managed to remove it from the tray. Now, this is why you need, this is why you need a hex or a honeycomb tray. Stop wobbling. Because this is the glue residue from the plywood. And if you have the honeycomb, it's not gonna stain anything underneath. Anyway, so as you can see, most of them basically popped by itself. So it's just these are the fridge magnets I made, and look, I found something interesting. So as you can see here, this little bit. Hold on. I need to move the fan away so this doesn't wobble that much. So this is a wood filler they used or the OBS or the plywood. Like this, it's filler. And this is what happens when you heat it with an engraver. It doesn't char. Thus this is trash. But anyway, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fridge magnets. Funny story, my name is Bela, and Lugosi Bela played the best vampire in the silver screen, on the silver screen, so math vampire, Count Dracula. Anyway, I'm digressing. So anyway, pop these things. Something, sesame seeds, sesame street, something, math vampire, something, counting to 6. You got the joke. Okay, so you almost went through all the way. I might have to clean the head of the laser. I'm not sure. Okay, there you go. Okay. Could be caused by the fiber as well. But 300 usually cuts through. Bye-bye. Okay, and pop the last one. Okay. Feels like building Warhammer figurines. Okay, now what to do next? Well, I don't have a blueprint, so I'm gonna go follow my heart and pop the 2 small bits. Okay, so this is our baseboard, and I want to use a piece of microfiber. Obviously I touch something and everything else falls off at the same time because I'm recording a video and I just want everything to go perfectly fine, and obviously it will not. But it doesn't matter. You just keep swimming, whatever life throws at you. Alright, from Agina with love. It is from Agina with love. Is it straight? It is straight, but it just messes with my eye. Anyway. Okay, let's put this thing together, shall we? So we got the front. This is the front of the box. Attach. The side of the box should be this way. Tell me, if you guys already doing laser engraving and laser box making and everything in between, what finish you use on your boxes? How do you finish your boxes? Oil it, you use varnish on it, or just leave it a la nature? What is your end game? What is your end game procedure? How do you finish it? I wonder. I haven't researched it too much. I was trying to learn it by myself and only Google things which I didn't know, because I wanted to have like the raw experience of learning something. It's been a while. I learned something by myself. So I felt very happy when I did learn and it's everything about this. But I wonder, like, how, because I want to use oil on this after sanding it and, you know, prepped it properly. But yeah, tell me what do you do? What is your secret? What are your tips, tricks, and hacks? You would tell me. And please don't tell me to wear proper PPE and make sure that this and that. I know. I'm aware of it. I'm aware of the risks. And I read the manual and I decided on the level of PPE I'm using. And I advise you to do the same. Okay, so Boxy Box. Boxy Box is in one piece. I should get some sandpaper. I don't like... You know what? I don't like... Shut up. There you go. I think I had this head a little bit too close because I don't like this whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Funny because I used my extra air on it. So it was supposed to make the engraving clean. I don't know, I'll take the machine apart and maybe clean it. I've been running it for a week now anyway, so I got this 220 grit. Just gonna lightly sand the top, following the grain. Not bad. Try not to destroy it. Made it even worse. No, it's nice now. Okay, so yeah, this was basically the process how I make this box. This is my workflow for now. I feel pretty happy with the way I do things. Sometimes when I have like these loose bits and bobs, I cheat and I use I know jointers don't use glue, but I'm not a jointer and this is not the jointery channel. I use a teeny tiny amount of super glue, tweak, in the critical points to make sure that what I made stays that way. I know you shouldn't and everything should match, but this is my channel and this is how I do things. And hopefully you don't hate me for it. But if you do, well, tough luck. And now I messed up the bottom. Lovely. Anyway, as I was saying, sometimes things go sideways. Whoa, 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 calm down. But you adjust, course correct, and try to fix it. Well, it's fine. Now I'm happy with it. Should clean up the super glue. Right, so this is how I make this box. I'm gonna sell it here on the shop. And of course, the fridge magnets for the children who come by the shop. Every child who come by the shop, they get a free fridge magnet from me every single time because I love them, and they should get a gift when they come by and you see the wonder in their eyes when they look at the colorful epoxy creations and the big machinery and the excitement, and I feel like a kid. So anyway, if you like this channel and if you like what I do here, you can support me on buymeacoffee.com, or you can buy some stuff from my web shop. That helps me to keep the channel alive, and it makes it possible for me to make more coherent and better videos in the future. Maybe I can buy a tripod one day. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I really hope you got something out of this video, you know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!